Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jimmy Butler is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Horford in at the center position. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Here's Finney-Smith. It's Şengün, top of the key. Smith the pass to Eason. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot up. Yep, that one goes.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Curry. Hield with a screen on Thompson. And a deep three from Curry. Eason grabs the board.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Smith wide open. He fires. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's the Warriors' ball. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. So, RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
And that's the ball movement you're looking for, and Butler drills it.
Here's Thompson. Out to Smith. Launches it. And Horford pulls it down. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Eason. Smith finds Finney-Smith. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. The Warriors lead it. Curry looking it over. Shot, high post. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Thompson outside. Back to Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Kevin Durant's checked in for Tari Eason. Now Curry. Over Thompson. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Thompson outside. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Butler. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Now here's Durant. He has yet to score. Drills the three-pointer.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
And so here is Golden State. 4-point game. Curry kicks to Green. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Outside for Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. Curry can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Curry with the 3. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. Pass to Finney-Smith. Houston moving it around. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Okogie, the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Warriors trail by 5. Butler with the ball. Pass to Podziemski. Over Thompson. Podziemski's shot is good. And it's the Rockets with the ball. The deep 3 from Durant. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Rockets on top, leading by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The Warriors trail. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Podziemski out there with Payton. Then there's Horford. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Post in at 7. And so it's Golden State with it. Following the 3 by Houston. Payton finds Podziemski. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Houston leading by 6. Outside Holiday. Smith with a screen on Kuminga. Here's Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Free throw, good, Holiday. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Oh, that's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Hield with the bucket.
Well-executed play. Anytime you can get Hield something in rhythm off the catch, you have done your job.
Here's Durant. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Warriors trail by 7. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Horford. Kuminga, screen on Smith. Here's Podziemski. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets leading by 7. Smith dishes to Durant. Smith sets the pick for Durant. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Hield from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's KD. Again, the Rockets score.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Here's Podziemski. Eason grabs the board. Rockets leading by 6. Pass to Holiday. In the corner, it's Capella. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Here's Smith. Off target from outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Hield. He has 6. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Comes right off the pick and knocks it down. Great use of the screen by Hield.
Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Brandon Podziemski. The Rockets also changing it up. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Şengün comes in for Smith. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Aaron Holiday.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Warriors trail by 6. And here is Curry. He's got 5. Butler in the corner. Hield outside. 6 to shoot. It's Curry outside. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts. Şengün passes to Thompson. Outside for KD. Over Butler. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now an 8-point Rocket lead. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alp's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Now here's Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. And Kuminga gets it to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Thompson against Curry. Thompson dishes to Adams. The Warriors pull it in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Durant against Butler. Outside, Kuminga. Hield kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Curry laser-guided shot from deep range.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And it's Durant missing. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. KD, moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I'm missing wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on defensively.
Hey, man, I'm sure those shots will start to fall in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Taking a look at the Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Shots good by Green.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Here's Finney-Smith following the basket by Draymond Green. Over Hield. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Butler on the way. Outside Curry. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Rockets shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. the greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting. And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Finney Smith with it, guarded by Horford. Here's Thompson, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. And that's now 6 points from Amen Thompson. Hield left side. Outside Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And Butler, someone you got to stay with in that pick and roll. All he needs is a little space, and he is ready to fire.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Finney Smith. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Now here's Şengün. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Horford. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Right side, Butler. Outside, Curry. Back to Butler. 5 to shoot. For the lead. Curry can't get it to go.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Thompson passes to Eason. Smith for 3. Green with the rebound. Golden State's gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Curry. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Down low, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And so here is Golden State following the score by Houston. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. It's good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Curry against Thompson. Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Butler from outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson finds Smith. Şengün with the ball. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Count it. Butler's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
And so here is Houston. Thompson outside. Pass to Finney Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Finney Smith's got 5 now.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
1:06 left to play in the third. Up top, Podziemski. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock.
Gotta respect his shooting and passing. Curry able to move defenders and create fouls.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Okogie comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Thompson.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Durant. The rebound by Post. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Outside Curry. And he knocks down the jumper. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Now Durant. He's got 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. The shot's good. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Houston on top. They lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Hield, Kuminga out there with Butler. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Post in at the 5 down low. Now Butler. After the missed 3 from KD. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Now here's Thompson. Got a piece of it. Podziemski with it. He's picked up by KD. To the inside. There's Kuminga. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone a look, not just himself.
Rockets trail by 4. Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Outside Butler. Kuminga, screen on Durant. Here's Butler. Aggressive play by Butler against the defense.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside Butler. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson, high post. Pocket 6. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Podziemski with it. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Kuminga, screen on Thompson. To the middle, back to Podziemski. Some nice passing by Golden State. And that one drops for him. And it's 7 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Thompson outside. Here he goes. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Warriors leading by 4. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Curry against Thompson. They get it again. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Here's Sengun. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Curry, following the score by Houston. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Butler. That ties it up.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
On the wing, Hield. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. The 3-ball from Curry.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Smith and the dunk by Smith.
There is just a hunger to Smith's game, and I think that helps fuel him in these big moments.
Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Curry. Over Thompson. And it falls over the rim and in. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Sengun. It's rebounded by Golden State. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. 109 left in the fourth. Here's Butler. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
Rockets trail by 5. Thompson Thompson inside. Curry meets him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he is unable to get the second one.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Pass the buck, and so they choose to intentionally foul. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. On its way from Curry for 2, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. At the elbow, Smith. Green with the rebound, so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Team score. At the line for the Dubs, Draymond Green. Taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty at the line. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Hield.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both shots good from the stripe.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Rockets. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Şengün against Horford. Şengün, no good. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line for 2, Draymond Green.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called the Rockets. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Here's Şengün. Finney-Smith kicks to Thompson. It's good from beyond the arc.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Fourth personal foul. At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game out.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered the most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. Another home win, and I know it's important to make this a tough place for people to come in and steal a win.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to want to come here and play against us. We don't want anybody to want to play against us on the road either. But I definitely think the best thing we can do is win all the home games.
Yeah, you guys are protecting the fort, man. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Up next, the Thunder taking on the Timberwolves for the Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson. At the table, well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Graham.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Shot is good by Edwards.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Baseline jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Now here's Conley. 4-3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36-5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
For 3, Conley hits a 3-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. A shot from the mid-range. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Edwards got 5 points.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Drops in the 3. He's got 7.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
And here's Conley. Randle inside. Holmgren's there. Randle can't hit. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And there's nowhere on the floor where Holmgren can't do damage. He's put a ton of pressure on the D with his jump shot.
Caruso against Edwards. Three-pointer. The rebound by Wiggins. And Wiggins has got the ball here for OKC. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. Counted from distance.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Edwards looking it over. Shoots over Caruso. Good work defensively by Caruso.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Randall. Clark outside. Holmgren against Randall. The baseline J. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Goes back up. And there's another one for the Thunder.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Shot from the top of the key. And it falls all over the rim. And in. He has 7.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And so it's Oklahoma City up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Oklahoma City.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
On the court for Minnesota, Mike Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Shannon in at the 4 spot. Now here's Conley. Reid to 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Reid's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. Reid passes to Clark. For 3, DiVincenzo. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 7. Pass to Caruso. with a screen on Clark. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's DiVincenzo. No points yet. Pass to Clark. Here is DiVincenzo. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta.
And DiVincenzo knocking down shots like this is going to help everybody get the space they need.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Launches a 3. Caruso misses. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Shannon. Back to DiVincenzo. Clark, the pass to Reed. Over Williams. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Wallace outside. Now Joe. Pass to Holmgren. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Outside Edwards. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Outside Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Edwards. Over Dort. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Edwards got 9. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shea playing big inside.
When you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside, it can add some spunk to your team.
Timberwolves trail by 6. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Here's Edwards. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
1:42 left to play in the first half. Dort outside. Holmgren with it. He's got 6. Gets the 3 to fall. Holmgren's got 7 points for the quarter.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
McDaniels from long range. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Caruso. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:04 left in the second period.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Pass to Wallace. Now here's Dort with his first shot attempt. And he gets it to go.
When you size up the D, sometimes you take a little bit of an extra count, and Dort did it that time.
There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Julius Randle, 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Randall. For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren comes in for Jang. And it's Wiggins in for Wallace. And that's good as he hits both shots. So it's Oklahoma City now, leading by 5. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards against Dort. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determined. From Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participant.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Wiggins in at small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Randall a screen on Dort. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against McDaniels. Hartenstein with a screen on McDaniels. Hartenstein, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. That shot, no good. Thunder leading by 5. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Gobert passes to Randall. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's hard to believe now, but Julius Randle has been in the league over a decade now, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride for Julius Randle. A lot of different roles, but he's evolved his game quite a bit. Some he's done himself, and then guys have adjusted around the way that he has been a leader, a scorer, a rebounder, a presence. You know, Julius Randle continues to impress and make strides.
Randall drops them both. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a rim wrecker by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Over to the wing. Conley finds McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And how about Edwards keeping his head up and spotting the open man?
Pass to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Now Gilgeous-Alexander up and over Conley, and Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Gobert with it. Outside Edwards. Over Dort. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Conley. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Edwards. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. It's good. Hartenstein's got 6 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Randall. The kick out to Conley. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Mike Conley.
First team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, Shea, Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Clark's checked in. Randall outside. The Thunder pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Caruso finds Holmgren. Back to Caruso. There's Holmgren on the slam.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
1:25 left in the third quarter. Caruso against Edwards. Outside Conley. Beyond the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like B.A. poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? I mean, a terrific big with skill, size, toughness, and the sky is the limit for this guy.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. It's going to be DiVincenzo shooting. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for one.
Free throw, no good.
For DiVincenzo coming into the league, wanting to prove that he belongs, he's done more than that. It's about building his confidence now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Conley. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Thunder with a lead. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Donte DiVincenzo.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Conley. Pass to Shannon. Reed with it. Williams defending. Just 3 on the clock. And Reed with the nice bucket inside. Reed's got 7 points. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And so Randall will bring it up for the T-Wolves. They trail by 1. So for Minnesota right now, Julius Randle out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Dillingham. Then it's Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Reed in at the center position.
Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
Julius Randle.
He misses the free throw. That one drops. He ties it up.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Here's Dort. Drives to the hoop, and he jams it home with authority.
And you love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
Minnesota has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Randall deciding where to go with it. There's a screen. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Wallace outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Wallace misses. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. To take the lead. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. So it's Oklahoma City now. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. Dort outside. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Gobert's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Off the inbound. No problem from Hartenstein as he finishes at the rim. And it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now Randall. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Randall outside. Four on the clock. It's tipped. Here's Dort, and a fast break now for the Thunder. And that one drops for him. So Dort's got 7 points for the quarter.
The turnover leading to the turnout. That's a fast break, and Dort finishes it off.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Caruso, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Timberwolves trail by 5. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Edwards, and stolen by Hartenstein. And here again the Thunder in transition. Up the court they go. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28 points for the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander positioning himself well and knew exactly where to get to in the open space.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Picked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. Looking to end the run. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, the sweet crossover, too. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Reed, a screen on Dort. Back to Daniels. The three. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Holmgren. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
And you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're going to draw fouls.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 10. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. It's Edwards on the wing. Dort defending. Edwards, the pass to Reed. The three-pointer off the mark.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he knocks down the first one.
Holmgren's physical gifts are pretty impressive. His length and his height make him a threat under the hoop on both ends of the floor.
Both shots good from the strike. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 12-point game outside Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got 20.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. And he's able to hit the second one. And that'll push the lead to double digits. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Randle finds Conley. Launches it from deep. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Edwards. And counted from 19 feet away. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Pass to Holmgren. 59 seconds left in the game. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Thunder.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
.30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. From behind the arc. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Dort. So Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Starting at point, 6'6", number 77, Luka.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
And the Clippers starting five. Chris Paul is out there with Harden. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Lakers, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Ayton. And it's Doncic in at the point. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways. But there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
James Harden understands answering a three with your own three negates any momentum of your opponent.
Doncic, bounce pass. LeBron against Leonard. Shot clock at 6. The three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harden with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Ball against Doncic. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Some solid defense from Ayton. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And talk about victors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin. A 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Ayton.
If you're going to foul Ivica Zubac, you better really foul him. This guy's got great strength.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Now here's Paul. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Paul missing. Hachimura with it. Pass to Ayton. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. Reeves can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Leonard missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Reeves outside. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Now, the very definition of unselfish. LeBron could score every time, but you see his affinity for getting his teammates involved.
The Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Bogdan Bogdanović, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Clippers with the ball. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. James against Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by LeBron.
That size and length and strength. LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
Reeves outside. Offline with his 3. The Clippers trail. Lobbed up there for Collins. Vanderbilt with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Outside, James. Pass to Vanderbilt. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And good to get him going early. That shot should